Oh, what is up, gamer? Jeffro fam. So we're gonna try this again, man. I'm gonna try to see if this fixed the issue. What we're gonna try to do is we're gonna try it. We'll try it and see if this works. The videos have been getting really good views, so I appreciate all your guys' love and support. Always do. Check out we got the Life is Strange Part 5 up. Part 6 will be going up this week sometime, and then we'll be wrapping up that series. And then the Will May Cry Part 3 will be going up next week. Part 4, excuse me. Give Part 3. We should be finishing that game up next. We're gonna try to build up. I'll probably do we're gonna do Echoes of the End this Wednesday and Thursday. We'll try to finish up Echoes of the End. We're going to see if this works. If this works, then we're going to finish up Outer Worlds 2 as well, hopefully. Get this game out of the way. Claire Obscure Expedition 33, we should be finishing up this Saturday if I can get past this boss. That is the key, my guy. That is the key, my guy. We're waiting on this to start up. Sorry, guys. Alright. Alright, let's see if this works. Okay. Give me a minute. Where is everybody tonight? You guys are all slacking, dogs. Alright, we gotta. Crap. I got 20 hour. I got 20 hours in. The last. Holy crap, man. Let's see if it fixed it. Man, I got 20 hours in and it's going to put me back all the way to to only 3 hours into the game. Oh my gosh, my guys. I'm praying and hoping it fixed this. Dang it, guys. Oh! Dude! No, they're there though. Hold on. They're there. Inform the executives of your success. They're there. I think that's her. Shoot. Maybe I can leave and then come back, right? So we're gonna go. Sorry, I was muted. I was doing something. Welcome to the Game of Jeffro stream. If you guys didn't know, but we're gonna go ahead and finish this game. Um, the glitch did not fix, but sorry, the game was muted. The game did not fix, but we are going to go ahead and finish this game up. Nothing was said important, so. But nobody's watching anyways.
I see you're not going to let this lie, are you? Fine. Suppose I'll elaborate. Slightly. I mentioned before I was part of the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection. My role there, you may recall, was head intercessor. I was tasked to influence pivotal events, to keep the solving of the equation on track. Something occurred. I needed to step off the board a while. To put it mildly, after the incident in question, seeking refuge seemed prudent. Dorado appealed to me because it was off the board but not completely remote. There I could lie low for a time, but observe. So I'd relieved. Our department was shuttered shortly after Ruth Pissar took office. To avoid undue attention, I remained in hiding. May all our travails add to the equation.
All right. Faction, so we're gonna do these. Oh man. That one didn't work. So we'll do this one. These tasks I'm not gonna do. We'll do this one. Let's see if it fixes itself. If it didn't, then we'll just have to. We can't do that faction. We'll try it one more time. If it didn't fix itself, then we'll just move on and we'll just complete the game the way it is. So. Oh, it's already. Holy crap! It's already 11:30. Got an hour. Try it one more time.
At humanity's choice, we strive to be.
If not, then we'll do this one. We'll do this mission. We'll finish this up probably next Tuesday.
Artificiality is our guiding principle. Enjoy and artificially enhance.
We'll have more time. I had a movie tonight, so.
Embedded chemicals.
We're definitely going to do Echoes of the End tomorrow, starting at 10 o'clock. And then, well, starting at 9:30.
The story of Anti-Cleo versus the Moon Man is a ballad for our ages. A thing of legend.
Starting at 9:30, if not sooner.
Each successive generation.
Echoes of the End, and then Nike, unless Nike wants to do games earlier, him and I, because he's been getting off a little earlier, so I think his schedule changed, so we'll see what happens. I'll talk to him. See what goes off. We'll talk to him tomorrow in person and see if, what he wants to do.
refused to do when things were down at the end of the sponge.
Let's see if this fixed it. Maybe the loading and stuff like that. I'm not sure.
Sixth
So,
base person for the
if
Anti-Cleo's
it didn't, then we're
darling.
gonna go ahead and go back. I'm gonna go ahead and fast travel over there.
Something? Sunday goal to win the game. Whenever I see that.
You dropped something. Word to the wise. Mind your personal effects, intellectual assets, and major organs at all times. Plenty of opportunists here, eager to take you for all you're worth. You're lucky I found this, thing you dropped. Get me?
Valued employees. Auntie here to brighten your workday with a... on just how much money your toil is netting us.
Speak to Auntie. Wait.
Forecast time. Stop.
It's the burning sensation on everyone's tongue and
What just
not
happened?
Butter of our entire
erupted on bites. Exclusively at the bottom rugger. We put the toxin in it.
Welcome back. We understand you've been a very busy little manty-wasp. Well, out with it.
Yes, time is bits. Tell us how it went.
operations where top lab coats are doing
It fixed.
confidential.
A satisfactory effort, my
It
ameliorator.
fixed.
I had hopes your talents
It
would
fixed,
yield a result
guys.
a mite more in our favor, but good work overall.
Dude, you don't even know. This has been on my mind so much, dude. You don't even know how long this has been on my mind. Like, I've been so, oh my goodness. Praise God. Thank you, Lord. Yes, thank you, Lord. And thank you, Lord. Praise Jesus. Thank you, Lord, for getting this fixed. This has been on my mind for so long. I'm like, oh, man. You know, and it's funny because, like, there's other problems going on. It's hilarious, dude. There's other issues going on in the world, and I'm just driving and I'm thinking, I love Outer Worlds too. I hope this game gets fixed. Oh, man.
Well, I suppose I can't argue with the truth of that.
Anything else you'd like to report? Now that's the compelling attitude we love to see in an ameliorator. Your performance at that facility went exceedingly well, all things considered, and it was an ideal first step in effecting my monopolistic mercantile methodology plan.
There you go again, pinning your career to that flim-flam mathematical malarkey. What do a bunch of eggheads know about marketing? Marketing isn't some rigmarole you can plug into a computronic doodad. It's instinct, intuition, know-how. It's a fucking art.
We will all thrive. There are so many reasons choice products. We have a wide range of goods for everybody.
It is an intricately crafted, multi-phase marketing initiative that will introduce Auntie's Choice to the rest of the galaxy and establish the foothold of our pending monopoly. It requires a series of daring, almost impossibly savvy, perfectly timed, and flawlessly executed stratagems to create optimal market positioning.
Whole thing's a load of bunco. Calculatory claptrap from a bunch of overeducated know-nothings who are so smart they're stupid. Go ahead. Tell them who devised it.
With pleasure! The archive on Cloister analyzed millions of variables with bazillions of permutations to create an idealized path for total competitive domination.
Some oversized computronical doohickey. Mapping out key corporate strategery, just all as you please, based on what? Bunch of numbers. We're Auntie's Choice. We know what motivates people better than they do. Real marketing is gut-driven. It's not something you think about, it's something you feel. Or that is, convince someone to feel.
Skip the frivolously lengthy approval process our overbearing neighbors employ. Why wait 20 years to bring a new product to
Just leave the big picture ideating to us savvy executives, Ameliorator. Our top-tier expertise is only acquired through experience and time, which at the moment is of the essence.
Yes, suppose we should move on. Ursula, will you do the honors?
I'm the head of our proprietary insight acquisition division. Stealing our rivals' trade secrets? That's our bread and butter. We can sometimes lack a certain subtlety, though. The Protectorate have a process called mental refreshment. Some kind of mind manipulation business. There's a facility for it on Praetor. Auntie wants details on their methodology, pharmacology, and technology. This archive plan says it's important? Fine. Auntie and I agree it presents possibilities.
artificial means. At Auntie's Choice, we strive to be 110% wholly plus artificial.
Attitude like that will take you far around here. A few aspirational goals, if possible. If you see a chance to talk their lead scientist into joining us, and/or dig up additional details about the process, do so.
Which is to say, we'll make it more worth your while. I promise you'll never want for compensation while in our employ.
See you when it's done.
Getters on my payroll.
Dude. It fixed. Cat, it fixed. The game fixed. It got fixed, dog. It's fixed. What's up, Catio? It's fixed. Yes. Yes, dude. Oh, praise God.
Don't let us keep you.
Good luck, my ameliorator. Remember,
So
you
speak
can't
to
spell
Auntie, though.
heinous ascetic without Auntie's Choice.
Oh, I guess I gotta do this first. Oh, my guy. Yeah. So far, dude, it worked. They're here. And I got to talk to him. At first it didn't, then I was like, I was getting a little flustered, and I was like, well, let me see what's going on with it, you know. And I said, we'll see.
Perhaps a strategic step backward to document index manager will refresh your
I said, we'll
info
do some
security
loading.
fundamentals of
You know, I prayed before the stream started, and I was like, oh, please let this game work. Please, Lord. Sure enough, just kicked right on. Man, dude, you don't know how long this has been on my mind, man. You don't know how long this has been on my mind. I know there's other things going on in the world. I know there's other life issues. Dude.
That your comment might get back to me.
You want
I've been like
freedom of choice.
thinking, I'm like,
You want Auntie's
I sure love Outer Worlds too. I hope it gets. I hope I can finish this game.
Choice knows that a better you is just 3 pills and an
I've been thinking about Outer Worlds 2 since March. The issue, I was like, I sure like Outer Worlds 2. I hope it gets fixed. I hope it's fixed. I said, we're going to give it another try, man, because I really like this game. I hope it gets fixed.
Too much Spacer's Ale.
Yep, epic, dude, epic.
Pills. Good for what ails you.
Epic fix, man.
You want freedom of choice. You want Auntie's choice. Auntie's choice knows that a better you is just 3 pills and an ointment away.
I said to meet these.
Can't you see him on the clock here?
Sorry. Time is bits. Bits is time.
I'll have you know my panhandling. Put it in a memo.
Why, looky here. I see you got her message. Glad you followed up. Now, the question is, are you just here to work an angle, or are you moved by our plight? When the brass sets an impossible deadline, who do you think everybody on the floor gets mad at? When trials run late because some lab tech melted, who catches upstairs ire? See, us in middle management, we get none of the credit, all of the blame. Catch hell coming and going, with nary a promotion or raise in sight. Well, we've had it. We pulled our funds to hire a maverick outsider like yourself, to collect useful information on 3 local persons of interest, to help us climb the ladder. First person is Melquiades Alcantara, proprietor of the Bottom Runger. Came up with this new drink, the Raptidon Bite. Everyone's dying to try it. We want the secret recipe. The second is an unnamed individual. Shows up at the Esplanade every day, with a mop and an armed escort. What's his story? What does he know?
And why is he always waving at everybody? And smiling, too.
Head back here when you're done with them two. The third target we'll talk about after. Sort of a controversial figure around here. Consider him a concern for later. Anything else? Wonderful, wonderful. Let me just say that we're all so looking forward to working with you. We can't wait to benefit from the fruit of your efforts. See everybody? Things are looking up already. Upper middle management, here we come.
Nice, dude. Congratulations, dog.
Hey, mister.
We're gonna do the Metro series. Probably around spooky season we'll start it. Oh man, we're gonna probably finish Outer Worlds 2 next week then. Oh dude, praise God, praise you God. Oh my goodness, thank you Lord. I'm so happy this is working now. You don't even know, dude. I want to save it. I'm gonna save it after the train here. You don't even know, dude. I looked at the last save file before this one, and I only had 3 hours into the game. I have 21 hours into the game. I was like, I gotta basically start from the beginning again. Man, dude. Where there is a will, there's a way for the Lord, dude. Where there is a will, there's a way, man.
unimaginative.
Holy
and don't
mackerel,
get me
dude.
started on their arbitrary rule changes. Bronzing is prohibited in the Tuesday and Thursday zones? Why even have
Holy
the
crap, I want to save a
zones then?
manual on this one.
And
In case there's another glitch or
conduct is
something.
tolerated? That won't put posteriors in the seats. A blood sport
I had
without
3
blood
hours,
sounds
dude.
like red ink to Ante.
Only on my
Our
other save file.
custom teams
And I was
play
like,
for
oh
keeps.
man, I didn't keep manually saving it. Well, I kept manually. The only issue was that I kept overwriting it, so I have to make it where I don't overwrite a manual save. So we're gonna save it, and this one we're not gonna override. We'll keep this one. Then we won't override it.
Against the Contemptor's entire roster of pitchfork pushovers any day of the fiscal week. Even with half our team's third to backbench, they forfeit by middle time. It would be an embarrassment of body goals. Imagine the ad windfall. Our athletic assets would achieve.
Yeah, I would have. It would have been pretty bad, my guy. That would have been pretty. This is pretty. Oh, there's the So I saved it. We'll keep her on that mission. I want to keep him on there for right now. Dang, dude. Whoa.
How are you still upright over there?
Oh yeah, man, it would have been bad if we had to restart this whole game. Oh my gosh, dude. 21 hours? Holy crap, dude. 21 hours of my life.
Disturbance detected.
Oh shoot. Good or bad? I mean, unless I, like, willingly restart a game, I don't know, just, you know, like, glitches to force me to restart.
Don't worry, don't question, don't doubt. Let your betters think for you.
Not friendly life form detected.
Sort of parasites identical. Get down!
That
That's why mental refreshment is so important.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability, stifles undue agitation, stymies untoward inclinations, and refashions
What was enemy operatives?
All friendly in combat range.
Spy move! Edging forward! Restoring the balance!
Contact!
Fastest way forward is through!
Do you think I like the Metro series, Kenya?
Come in, come right in, and be refreshed.
Are you ready to realign with the paradigm? To shed all manner of imperfect thoughts?
All it takes is some light instruction, a restorative cocktail,
And a quick dip into the lathe of particularity to abrade your imperfections.
exit our doors, you'll be a
Productive member of our perfect society again.
Soon you'll say, goodbye, imperfect thoughts. Hello, content.
Advised, you have inhaled aerosolized chemicals with possible psychotropic properties. Please refrain.
Greetings, subject. Or should I say, refreshed to be. Welcome to the Wellnetarium. You're not on my schedule. A walk-in, then. Wonderful. Once you're properly evaluated, we'll have you well on your way to refreshment.
This protectorate subject appears to be cognitively altered. It may be best to limit aggression and feign friendliness.
Oh, you appear to have questions. A telltale sign of needing refreshment. Why, of course. Naturally. It is the duty of every subject to submit for a quick mental tune-up whenever we experience imperfect thoughts or lack a little zeal. Our intake evaluation automech here simply needs to ask you a few questions to amply delineate your phreноmetric matrix. A baseline understanding of your character and background will assist our facilitators in determining the ideal regimen necessary to abrade any perceived personality irregularities. Simply step over to my automechanical colleague to my left, / your right, and it will begin your assessment.
Greeting, subject unscheduled. Welcome to Placid Waters Wellnetarium. Evaluation commencing. Subjects are required to respond 100% accurately to all queries. Bespoke prescribed regimens may produce untoward ramifications if baseline data is greater than minutely erroneous. Query 1. Concisely characterize your personal perspective. Incorrect. The accepted answer is, I fulfill my duty to the Sovereign as a loyal protectorate subject by operating at peak efficacy, without error, perpetually. Each a vital cog. Query 2. Rate your present level of zealous efficaciousness on a scale of 1 to 5. 5 being the highest, 3 being a traitor, 1 being dead. Incorrect.
No.
The degree of zealous efficaciousness expected of a dutiful and true subject of the Protectorate is beyond measure. Query 3. Do you ever fall prey to imperfect thoughts, including, but not limited to, doubt, disbelief, uncertainty, curiosity, recalcitrance, and mischief? Unacceptable. A perfect society demands perfect thoughts. Imperfection is impossible when the mind is a thing of symmetry. Final query. How would your neighbors describe you? Unsatisfactory response. The appropriate reply was, they never questioned, never doubted. Their zeal never lagged. Formulating conclusion. Phrenometric matrix delineated. Subject evaluation score total, 200 out of 200. The acceptable amount for a true and dutiful Protectorate subject is 0. In conclusion, you are in dire need of mental refreshment. Now, proceed to the nearby pneumatic tube to collect your complimentary unitard and lift pass. Next, proceed one floor down, where you will be directed further. Your realignment with the paradigm begins now.
Think only prescribed thoughts, and no bliss and plenty.
To deliberate is to court ruin.
Only the Protectorate possesses the advanced technology and know-how behind the mental refreshment process.
Your realignment with the paradigm begins now.
And others are not.
Prudence dictates we cherish all we have and defend it.
Your realignment with the paradigm
You'll
begins
feel
now.
ever so much better once your phrenometric peaks have been abraded.
While there are many mental refreshment facilities to be found throughout Arcadia, Placid Waters Wilmatarian,
We're refreshed. So refreshed.
Where do I go?
So refreshed.
Your realignment with the paradigm begins now.
Haven't had an imperfect thought in. I can't recall how long.
Collective cognitive goals.
Never more content.
When we comply together, we thrive together.
Can't stop picturing Zeb going through this exact process.
It is the duty of every Protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at
New person.
at all
You have a little query about
The paradigm requires it.
Medicament dispenser. Task concluded. Medicament dispenser. Task
The
concluded.
mental refreshment process increases tractability, stymies untoward inclinations, and refashions the
console provides.
Settle down, everyone. Lecture's playing. Prepare to be edified.
For today's topic, we'll touch on why our program is so very...
The kitchen pantry is presently off limits due to anomalous structural tampering.
Their team plays the worst anyone has ever played. Our first back is perfect.
They never
Our
questioned,
pinball is well
never
conveyed.
doubted. Their zeal never lagged.
Free from doubt, efficient Amongst us, we enjoy amity, luxury, and resplendence. The system provides, the system abides.
Oh, a new face. Well, I'd welcome you to the Wellnetarium, but the designated subject reader ought to have attended to that by now. Admitting you question is the first step in your recovery. But worry not. Soon enough, with our help and a little work, you'll never question again. You've missed the daily medicament dispensement, if that's what you mean. But you should take that up with the medicament dispensement automech directly. The medicament dispensement automech auto-mechanically dispenses medicaments.
That's a big thing.
I see you found the lecture as edifying as all the others here. Good, good. Collective cognitive compliance is a key part of the prescribed curative regimen. Head Refresher Gould provides us with daily lectures in audio cartridge form to steer group thinking. As they say, to think together is to together thrive. Upstairs in the audiovisual aids office, of course. Though that area is off limits to all subjects not a part of facility staff or security. How very interesting. Here, take my pass then. It grants access to all mid-privilege priority areas. You must mean the lathe of particularity. One assumes you haven't had a session with Head Refresher Gould yet. You'll soon learn all about it firsthand. You'll feel ever so much better once your phronometric peaks have been abraded.
It could have gone worse. It's just like Zeb said. Mental refreshment really takes the meddling right out of folks. Makes them docile.
Greeting! Unscheduled walk-in. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, 1 being the lowest, how mentally refreshed are you feeling today? Rounding up for clarity / responding approvingly. Our refreshment facilitators will be pleased with your progress. Mindfully maintain mental momentum. I am responsible for providing each subject with their recommended daily dosage of reprioritrin. Medicament dispensement has concluded for the day. Response. Medicaments are stored in medicament storage, the office in which this unit presently operates. Yet, it is strictly off-limits to all non-refreshment facilitator personnel. Farewell statement. May refreshment soon render you free from doubt. A vital cod once more.
The console provides, the system abides.
Possesses the advanced technology.
On your toe. Appreciate what you need an instruction. Got my lamps on an unfriendly.
Back
Troublemaker approaching.
stifles undue agitation, stymies untoward inclinations, and refashions the mind into a thing of symmetry.
Oh! I did not mean to do that.
Enemies detected.
Troublemaker approaching.
Yeah, I did not mean. I did not mean to do that. Oh well. Let's take them all out. I'm trying to recruit.
Process more refreshing than ever.
Restoring a...
Recommencing hostilities!
That's upstairs.
Part of our perfect society. When we comply together, we thrive together.
I meant to do that.
To ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important.
There we go.
Got him.
Hey now.
See him?
Give every protectorate subject to ensure investigating hostile act.
I'm gonna try to recruit this dude.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
Got it. You have your favorite and don't see much use in branching out from it. Correct to that.
You've gained privileged access somehow. Our superiors must have arranged it.
Yep, they did.
All it took was some light instruction and a restorative cocktail to degrade my imperfections.
Thought I did obtain. told me to go back down there. Hold on. I must have not grabbed the right. I must have not.
Hostile spotted.
Potential combatant in the vicinity.
Oh.
There we go. Little privilege pass. Full privilege pass. Yes. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a little intermission. I'll be right back. Miggy. Hey, I'm back. Dang, Cadio. Saying that I'm gonna love it. Oh.
Say, what's that sound? Why does the wall look so soft all over?
Oops.
Do I detect a whiff of reprioritin gas? You know, I suddenly feel a mite more pliable somehow. Surely nothing to question. I thought no one was due for peak abradement for hours. I should have your chart. Wait. Wait. Ha! You're not a protectorate subject at all. You have the telltale look of wonder and introspection.
Frequent exposure to reprioritin gas may result in increases in tolerance and gullibility.
Well, this is normally where you'd say something. Oh, how outrageous. Suppose I should call the guards, but my. Oh dear, I seem to be a little unstable at the moment. But never fear, I have intellect to spare. Don't believe me? I can prove it. Even in a state such as this, I am more than able to apply my argumentative skills against the inferior minds and bankrupt philosophies of our rivals. To what end are you here? Tell me truly. Speak plainly. You know, I'm beginning to have an inkling about your purpose here, and whose employ you're under. A proposal. Adequately debate me on the merits and failings of each group's ideology, and I'll provide you what you're here for. I believe in the strength of our ideals. I'm quite certain I'll win you over. What's more, our colloquy promises to be vastly more diverting than my usual day-to-day blather. But if I'm wrong, what would Auntie's choice or the Order or my word, you're not a scrapper? Well, none of them will know what to do with our advanced know-how. There's a good sport. Do try to keep up. So, what of the Order, our former allies, those cursed overthinkers, doomed to lives free of luxury, toiling away in ceaseless cogitation? What say you of them? They're obsessed with tomorrow. Why even worry about the future anyway? The paradigm maps out our path, so we don't need to be concerned about what comes next. What say you about Auntie's choice, then? Tell me, is there any value in the vapid emptiness of those corporate consumerists? Yes, I've seen the craters left in their wake. They're quite capable as far as looting and destruction go. I'm not sure I perceive the merit in that, though. In the Protectorate, we have the best of everything. Food, technology, a sense of belonging, freedom from doubt, worry, hard work. No, the others simply cannot compare. People are unproductively prone to unhappiness. We remove this self-sabotaging flaw so they can fully appreciate the ample bounty we provide, free of doubt and worry. No, I haven't. And that seems a rather facile argument to make about a society that utilizes automechs to handle daily chores and labor. A low-hanging fruit, as it were. Well, admit I assumed this conversation would be more engaging. Did you have any final points you'd like to make? As a, last chance to distinguish yourself? Usually I'd take that as the worst kind of slander, but after how you've spoken of our rivals, I assume your heart is in the right place, if not your mind. All right, fair enough. In that little battle of wits, one of us proved severely outmatched, and I'm not sure you're completely aware of which of us I'm referring to. I am deeply disappointed by your lack of intellectual prowess, though ultimately I'm not wholly surprised. Suppose that leaves one last thing.
Guards, we haven't improved.
Oh, crap.
Spy move!
Reducing.
We shall stay their ambitions.
Wait. I was led to believe my case required minimal treatment. But that last session, that was far more intensive.
Strong observation, Your Sublime Radiance. We set the lathe to the maximal abradement setting, per instructions.
Maximal? Who authorized you to use that setting? I demand the name of my betrayer!
Subject is exhibiting increased agitation upon exiting the lathe, consistent with extreme cases. Further abradement recommended.
Who are you speaking to? Are you recording this? Enough of this farce! Release me at once!
Nice. Yeah, we'll be doing it in like September lineup game for sure. Crap. I'm trying to recruit him. Obtain material refreshment, mental refreshment materials. Oh. Yes, we got it.
took with some light instruction and a restorative cocktail.
Don't know what additional data.
Dictates we rout all disruptive influences. Do your job as a virtue. Every thought's a call. Every subject ensures a glorious power.
Nice, Caddy-O.
Readying assault protocols.
Got troublemakers.
What the heck?
Got my lamps on an unfriendly.
Contact lost.
Got some bad company.
Now ready to waste on your command.
Don't hurt him, please. The Sovereign isn't at his best right now.
All times.
You're not here to harm him, are you? If so, I must warn you, I will defend the Sovereign to the fullest extent of my meager abilities.
Yeah, I did. We didn't finish the tutorial yet. We gotta do it. I'll probably do it Thursday before Friday, so.
Yes, it is. Our beneficent, infallible ruler, the Sovereign Henry Aloysius Varick, son of the first Sovereign, Reuben Varick. You'll have to forgive him right now. As I said, he is not his best today. We've been here since it was determined that the Sovereign, long distraught over the loss of his family, was in need of mental refreshment. Since then, he has been receiving dedicated treatment from head refresher Gould himself. Well, after his first session, the Sovereign was notably upset, launched into hysteric fits of paranoid ranting, absurd nonsense about how the consul had betrayed him and seized power. For his own good, he had to be gently but firmly restrained. That all stopped after his next dip into the lathe, thank law. He's remained quite peaceful since. I'm certain he'll be back to his old self in no time.
Yeah, just make sure you do it before Friday, so we can play it. And then we got Minecraft Dungeons. I want to make sure I take I'll make sure I take a nap. We're gonna start at 8. I'll probably take it before Kim gets home or something. So then that way I'm not like ultra tired. So, and also too, I don't have anything else going on. So.
Preposterous! The consul and all the vigilant are above reproach. No subject of the Protectorate would ever harm, or knowingly allow harm to befall our beneficent ruler, the Sovereign, or consider such a thing. To even think such a thought is unthinkable. This stately form before you is the direct descendant of the matriarch herself. All we have, all any of us have, stems directly from the works of his family line. I will stay true to him and the Protectorate to the end. We all will. The Sovereign is receiving the finest possible care, as he has every day of his life. Treatment outside the Protectorate is barbaric by comparison. Our system is perfect. Just leave us be.
They never questioned, never doubted. Their zeal never lagged.
Man, I'm just so happy. Low power mode Jeffro, dude. Low power mode Jeffro. La 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 la. I'm just so happy that Outer Worlds 2 is working just turned on. Holy crap, dog. Yep. Ain't lying, bro. You ain't lying, bro. Man, you missed it. We went to go see The Devil Wears Prada 2 tonight, and I had popcorn. We're sitting in the movie. We're sitting in the movie, and I had my popcorn, and I reach in. It's like almost done. It's like this much left of popcorn, you know, like this much left. So I reach into the bucket to get it, and all of a sudden the bucket just flew right out of my hands. It just flew all over the place. And my mom looks at me and she goes, "You okay?" I looked at her and said, "You last of my popcorn." Oh man.
Help you with something? Go.
I'm seeing unfriendly.
Contact reestablished.
And others are not.
And then I started, laughing the whole movie, just thinking about that moment. This whole movie, I'm laughing. The movie was okay. It was good. It was good for what it was. If you've seen the first one, then Jeffro and his shenanigans. Shenanigans. It was a good movie. If you've seen the first one, I think you'll like the second one too. It's about the same. It's about the kind of the same plot. But man, that was funny, dude. I think I don't know if the Devil Wears Prada is oh shoot, as comedy or not, but it was sure was funny with me there. It says comedy, but I didn't really think there was a lot of comedic parts in it. It's a coming of age story, I guess. Yeah, workplace drama. Yeah, it's more workplace drama. I wouldn't say comedy. It had some funny parts, but not. It wasn't. I wouldn't go in there. I wouldn't. If I was you, I wouldn't go in there thinking about it being a comedy. Man, I was kind of shocked how many F words they had in that movie, though. I guess the F word is now used in like PG-13 films more. Like, I was kind of shocked by it when I heard it. I was like, "Whoa, is this R or is this PG-13?" And it's PG-13. So like, yep, spilling popcorn and dropping things like a poop everywhere, like a poopadoo. Oh my gosh, dude, it was hilarious. I was laughing so hard too, dude. It was so random, dude. God has a sense of humor, man. Because it was so random, dude. It was so random. It was just so random, dude.
Commercialism is the foundation.
I was just reaching in and it went popcorn flip.
We took what nature heedlessly assembled and thusly rebettered it through artificial means.
Oh,
And by choice, we
it was so
110% wholly plus artificial. Artificiality
I can get my laughter out now. Through the movie, I'm sitting there holding my laughter in. So much, dude.
Embedded chemicals.
Is it the main? Is it the main office or?
Love, laugh, purchase, and consume
with Auntie's choice. As your peerless leader, known for her unparalleled business.
Dude, I was laughing so hard. I was trying so hard to hold my laughter in, dude. I was like, I was closing my lips, but they would go. My mom is looking. so then I'm you know, so I'm the whole movie, I'm sticking my tongue out. Trying to like this, like you stick your tongue so you don't make a noise with your lips when you're about to laugh. Like I had a little bit like this. I'm trying to quietly to laugh. And I'm holding my laugh, and I'm like, oh, it was so funny, man. Oh. It was so funny, dude. Holy crap, it was so funny, dude. I mean, the movie was good, so it was a good movie. It wasn't a bad movie at all, but yeah, that was pretty funny, man. Oh my gosh, it was hilarious, dude. Oh man.
I see you're back from the Protectorate's little mind manipulation spa. All their secrets in hand, yes?
Our team at Proprietary Insight Acquisition has been salivating over the potential commercial applications of that process. Well, got what we needed. Sometimes a body count can't be helped.
Better in the ground than in our enemy's employ. Nice work, my ameliorator.
Now, I assume you won't mind we have a few questions about the process. Our people will extract details about the pharmacology and methodology. That will all no doubt prove useful, but we're most interested in the technology and its results. Can't say I like the sound of that. Seems like they'd be difficult to market to.
How truly unfortunate. Those without desire or drive make terrible customers. They could barely even be considered consumers at all.
What else can you tell us about the place? Turn up any additional details? Anything especially marketable? But still, they keep on marketing it as virtually foolproof, don't they? So much for their vaunted moral high ground, and so much for us exploiting that piece of technology. Excellent. Well, here's your reward, along with something extra for your effort. Too bad about the lead scientist. Converting him would have earned you an above-average payout. All right. For your next assignment, well, it's something of an organizational priority.
Congratulations! Your storied success has earned you a whole entire minute with our illustrious leader, Auntie Cleo!
Preliminary chores are complete. Oh, finally, a contractor with a little backbone. Normally they flee or expire, leaving the work woefully incomplete. Oh, I remember you from before. Fairfield, yes? Tell me, as an outside agent, do you have any quandaries working with our organization? We do tend to forge ahead, yes. Free enterprise moves freely. So many ways to grease the wheels. Do hope you'll forgive these two. They're competing for a rather significant promotion, you see. It tends to make employees fractious, like young ursopods cooped up in the den. So, you've been advancing a fairly radical idea with a group that, to date, we've considered our rivals. I received a most curious transmission from Ruth Bassar, presiding bishop of the order, proposing we discuss the prospect of our groups working together. She stated this was your idea. Yes, and I'm sure a certain delegate or two had nothing to do with it. A cessation of hostilities could present any number of potentially profitable options, assuming we could work out favorable terms. Are you sure you'd rather pursue this over your current exclusive contract with us? Before I contact Ruth, I want to be 110% certain. Fine. I'll initiate a call with Ruth through a secure line in the conference room next door. Let's pick this up there. Don't keep me waiting.
Oh yeah, Cat. Oh my gosh, yes. It only happens. It would only happen to me. It's only a Jeffro thing, dude. Man, dude, it was hilarious, though. Oh my gosh, dude.
Frivolously lengthy approval process our overbearing neighbors employ. Why wait 20 years to bring a new product to market when it can be enhancing people's lives now?
Get you something?
As a responsible member of society,
Afraid he stepped away to his office.
product testing, respecting your right to risk abuse.
He's around the corner to the right, just past the stairs. Likely find him whipping up a fresh batch of Raptidon Bite cocktails. Won't do it in front of me. Till next we meet.
Unbridled freedom's all about. We took what nature heedlessly assembled and vastly rebettered it through artificial means. At Auntie's Choice, we strive to be 110% wholly plus artificial. Artificiality is our guiding principle. Enjoy an artificially enhanced existence through the conspicuous consumption of unavoidable embedded chemicals.
Tramicular.
With Auntie's
Arriving.
Choice.
Any moment now. Approaching station.
Oh man, we gotta wrap
Esplanade.
up. Let me save it since it's now working. So do a manual save. We'll do 2 manual saves, so in case a glitch does happen. You can start it back. So we'll override this one since we're a little further now.
An artificial life is a life that's sweeter. Live a life that's sweeter with Auntie's Choice.
I'm just glad it worked, Catio. Oh man, dude. Yeah, that whole movie incident though.
You want Auntie's Choice.
Holy crap, dude. This flew right out of my head, dude. You don't even know how funny it is. Oh my gosh, dude. It was hilarious, dude. You can just picture it. It's one of those, so I'll give you kind of like an art drawing of it, like a mental drawing of it. It's one of those like recliners like in the game room, and I'm sitting there with my popcorn and I reach shit and it just flies out, popcorn just flies all over the place. I did not mean to do that. I keep hitting that. Oh. Now I'm out of bullets.
You want freedom of choice. You want Auntie's Choice.
I don't want to do that though. Where do I gotta go to Auntie's Choice? Hold on. I don't want to go do the rift yet.
Auntie's Choice knows.
Oh, I gotta go back
that a better
upstairs.
you is just 3 pills and an appointment away.
I gotta go upstairs. Head office. Yeah, it was hilarious. Holy crap, dude. Funniest thing. I'm normally pretty good about my popcorn. Man, dude.
As your peerless
Gosh,
leader,
Cat, it was hilarious, dude. I wish you would have seen
business
it.
acumen, I might appear above the occasional frivolity, but no, I do enjoy spectating a rousing sporting match as much as all of you base rank and file. The Big Rift cut off tossball news from home, but our Arcadia Grown League is a worthy substitute. Certainly a more profitable program than the Protectorate's watered-down ripoff. Pitchball, they call it. My, how imaginative. And don't get me started on that arbitrary...
How do I get there?
If you have business here, don't let me keep you.
Don't let us keep you.
Good luck, my ameliorator. Remember, you can't spell.
I hope you're enjoying your time on The Undisputed Claim, brought to you by Auntie's Choice.
Oh yeah, no, I was...
Look who it is, the instigator of this little affair. Her mathematicalness should be along soon, unless the leader of the Order's too busy crunching numbers to attend to business.
There we are. Apologies for the delay. We were resolving some technical issues. Cloister's atmosphere has a tendency to...
Oh, yes. Regale us with a thorough account of Cloister's atmosphere. Spare no detail.
This must be Auntie Cleo's trademark wit. I expected better. If I was discourteous, I apologize. So long as our mediator proves up to the task, surely we can remain civil. If not, these negotiations may prove short indeed.
From where I'm positioned, I sense 3 sore points still in need of massage. Point 1, control of the archive. Point 2, oversight of production and distribution of skip cores. And point 3, management of Rift technology.
If there is one subject at the forefront of my mind, it is the archive. Before we go any further, I want it in writing that the Order will take full control of the archive without interference from Auntie's Choice.
What? So the Order can set it fruitlessly idling for another few centuries? We would put it to far more practical use. Imagine the marketing strategies it could develop.
I would sever my own hand before giving custody of the archive over to a corporation. Humanity's ascension depends on its calculations. No, such a condition is out of the question.
I am amenable to that proposition. Less work on our part.
I'm waiting to hear an argument that would support such a ludicrous proposal. And so because Auntie's Choice is suffering a cut by not receiving full control over the archive, you deem it fair for the Order to bleed as well. Very well. I will not absolve you of this choice by commending it. But for the sake of these negotiations, we can move on. Do not expect further concessions, however.
Ruth, I commend you for being so receptive. And I assure you that Auntie's Choice values science. Nothing bad has ever happened when science and commerce are combined.
On the subject of science, it would be most prudent for us to discuss who will be overseeing the management of skip drives, specifically the production of skip cores.
No one understands production like we do. Besides which, we have far more experience using skip drives. It was how we came to Arcadia, after all.
Where Auntie's Choice manages, the Order would undoubtedly excel. Do not exclude us from consideration merely for lack of experience.
So you ramp up production? And then what? Hand skip drives out for free to whoever wants one? Preposterous! And a waste of a perfectly good monopoly.
We would be diligent about who we licensed out the skip drives to. And a monopoly over space travel is precisely what I wish to avoid. This technology should benefit all humanity.
We'll be having this debate if we let Zeb release that info about the matriarch and the skip drives.
You'll have to speak up, child. You're too far away from the screen.
Our mediator is correct. The mere suggestion of a monopoly should disqualify you from overseeing skip drive production. Not only would you make Arcadians pay for the privilege of progress, but follow this thread to its logical conclusion. If Auntie is willing to sell a skip core to anyone with enough bits, only chaos would result. The Order would be a far more diligent custodian of this technology.
I disagree completely. Just look at how well the Order protected its own assets. Remember Golden Ridge, the Archive? Besides, the Order will inevitably leave money on the table. Pull my other leg. If Auntie's Choice doesn't make a profit from it, I literally couldn't care less. Well, I never accept a deal I don't like, and frankly, you've been becoming a little too pertinacious for my liking. We can end these negotiations at any time, you know. It seems Auntie's Choice stands little to gain from them.
Evidently, we have hit an impasse. Disappointing. But not outside the expected outcomes. And you have disappointed me immeasurably. Do not come to the Order with any further petitions. We are better off without an incompetent like you.
I estimate this thriftless little misadventure has cost Aunties 100,000 bits for my time alone, besides spoiling a lucrative opportunity to do business with the Order. Seeing how you've proven yourself worthlessly incompetent at best, I have no further desire to work with you and recommend you vacate the ACS Undisputed Claim immediately.
Sorry, Commander. Though you pinned some hope on getting those two to make nice.
Likelihood receiving support from either Auntie's Choice or the Order in your mission has been reduced to 0, Commander.
Commercialism is the foundation that...
You want freedom of choice. You want Auntie's Choice. Auntie's Choice knows that a better you is just 3 pills and an ointment away. Why choose just any choice when you could choose Auntie's Choice? Too much Spacer's Ale? Try Auntie's Choice Pep Pills. Good for what ails
Let me
you.
try it one more time. We'll try it one more time. Oh yeah, no, that was good.
Live, love, laugh, purchase, and consume
with Auntie's Choice. As your peerless leader, known for her unparalleled business acumen, I might appear above the occasional frivolity. But no, I do enjoy spectating a rousing sporting match as much as all of you base race.
And my only issue is that I don't have speech as one.
And file, the big rift cut off top values from the home
it was worthless anyways.
Look who it is, the instigator of this little affair. Her mathematicalness should be along soon, unless the leader of the Order's too busy crunching numbers to attend to business.
There we are. Apologies for the delay. We were resolving some technical issues. Cloister's atmosphere has a tendency to...
Oh, yes! Regale us with a thorough account of Cloister's atmosphere. Spare no detail.
This must be Auntie Cleo's trademark wit. I expected better. If I was discourteous, I apologize. So long as our mediator proves up to the task, surely we can remain civil. If not, these negotiations may prove short indeed.
From where I'm positioned, I sense 3 sore points still in need of massage. Point 1, control of the archive. Point 2, oversight of production and distribution of skip cores. And point 3, management of Rift technology.
If there is one subject at the forefront of my mind, it is the archive. Before we go any further, I want it in writing that the Order will take full control of the archive without interference from Auntie's choice.
What? So the Order can set it fruitlessly idling for another few centuries? We would put it to far more practical use. Imagine the marketing strategies it could develop.
I would sever my own hand before giving custody of the archive over to a corporation. Humanity's ascension depends on its calculations. No, such a condition is out of the question.
I am amenable to that proposition. Less work on our part.
I'm waiting to hear an argument that would support such a ludicrous proposal.
No one said anything about paying, but, it would be a pittance compared to the future profits we might derive.
Involving money in science seems questionable, but having access to Auntie's resources would be useful for our research. Fine. Yes, I agree. Reluctantly.
Ruth, I commend you for being so receptive, and I assure you that Auntie's choice values science. Nothing bad has ever happened when science and commerce are combined.
On the subject of science, it would be most prudent for us to discuss who will be overseeing the management of skip drives, specifically the production of skip cores.
No one understands production like we do. Besides which, we have far more experience using skip drives. It was how we came to Arcadia, after all.
Where Auntie's choice manages, the Order would undoubtedly excel. Do not exclude us from consideration merely for lack of experience.
So you ramp up production? And then what? Hand skip drives out for free to whoever wants one? Preposterous! And a waste of a perfectly good monopoly.
We would be diligent about who we licensed out the skip drives to. And a monopoly over space travel is precisely what I wish to avoid. This technology should benefit all humanity.
We'll be having this debate if we let Zeb release that info about the matriarch and the skip drives.
You'll have to speak up, child. You're too far away from the screen.
Our mediator is correct. The mere suggestion of a monopoly should disqualify you from overseeing skip drive production. Not only would you make Arcadians pay for the privilege of progress, but follow this thread to its logical conclusion. If Auntie is willing to sell a skip core to anyone with enough bits, only chaos would result. The Order would be a far more diligent custodian of this technology.
I disagree completely. Just look at how well the Order protected its own assets. Remember Golden Ridge, the archive? Besides, the Order will inevitably leave money on the table. Pull my other leg. If Auntie's Choice doesn't make a profit from it, I literally couldn't care less. As well I should. Commerce, my dear, is a force of good. It drives innovation. Everyone understands it. No one would do anything if they weren't being paid. Please. Next you'll be going on about the indomitable nature of the human spirit. Yes, I've heard it all before. It's the only thing that incentivizes everyone. I had believed you'd be a wiser negotiator than this, but it seems we've reached an impasse.
Let it be war, then. And you have disappointed me immeasurably. Do not come to the Order with any further petitions. We are better off without an incompetent like you.
I estimate this thriftless little misadventure has cost Aunties 100,000 bits for my time alone.
The glitch didn't help me anyways.
A lucrative opportunity to do business with the Order. Seeing how you've proven yourself worthlessly incompetent at best, I have no further desire to work with you and recommend you vacate the ACS Undisputed Claim immediately.
The likelihood of receiving support from either Auntie's Choice or the Order in your mission has been reduced to 0, Commander.
Dang. Hey, Kat, I gotta, we're gonna have to end it, but I gotta choose a side. Who do you think? Auntie's Choice or the Order? Yeah, I don't have a speech. It locked me off of it because I said that I didn't have good choices. So I won't ever let me upgrade it now. So see. I don't know how to unlock it either. Auntie's Choice is neutral. The order is trusted already.
You want freedom of choice. You want Auntie's Choice.
Probably the Order because they got weapons. Auntie's Choice is... Hold on. I don't get a good ending though. I didn't get the piece. So.
Commercialism is the foundation that Auntie's Choice Society is based upon. Not because we worship bits, but because of the system's glorious efficacy. While the Protectorate decide what its subjects get, we respond to what you want through your decisions as consumers. What's more, we
the Order.
The frivolously lengthy approval process our overbearing neighbors employ. Why wait 20 years to bring a new product to market?
So I'm already trusted. It doesn't even make any sense to even really to even like have this conversation. I'm already trusted with the order. They're just not gonna work together. I'm just not gonna have the conversation.
Trunicular. Arriving.
I can't.
Any moment now. Approaching station.
Versus the
Value
moon man
added
is a ballad for our
Esplanade.
ages. A thing of legend to be handed
There's
down
no way
from
of getting them to work
each
together. I don't have the
successive
speech
generation.
unlocked. I have to have that
Choice,
unlocked,
swollen-headed
and I
mask.
didn't do it. So
God
the
represents
glitch
the
wouldn't
worst
have
impulses
mattered
of all
anyways now.
corporations.
Because that was the whole reason that glitched, was because I was trying to get Auntie's Choice and the order to work together to have a happier ending. Yeah, so the glitch didn't matter.
We strive to be 110% wholly plus artificial. Artificiality is our guiding principle.
I'm screwed if I do, screwed if I don't. Screwed if I do, screwed if I don't, man. I'm screwed either way. Either way, man. So we could have just finished this a long time ago. I could have kept playing. Oh, man. Dude. Gotta love it. Gotta love it, my guy. Alright, well, I'm gonna get on my ship. And then we'll finish it up. We got a few more missions I want to do, though, before we wrap it up next week. So next Tuesday we'll see if we can get Echoes of the End wrapped up. Let me save the. I'm gonna save it over this. Oh, I can only do the manual. The glitch didn't matter, man. The glitch never mattered. I couldn't get her. I couldn't get all those missions I did for Auntie. All those missions. I mean, I'm mutual with Auntie, so I mean, at least they're on my side. The order's on my side, so now I'm just gonna do everything for the order. I'm not gonna worry about Auntie now. So the order is who I'm fully gonna go with. So. Hey, my guys, thank you guys so much for watching the Gamer Jeffro stream. We have no videos uploading tomorrow. We already did Spider-Man, so check out Spider-Man, and we did The Devil May Cry, so no videos are being uploaded tomorrow. I think Friday, so we got nothing more to upload this week. I think at the end of this month we're doing Invincible, so I'll probably do Chapter 1 and 2. I'll probably read it this week. And at the end of this month, we'll release Chapter 1 and 2 of Invincible for the members only. But so I did put up the episode 6 of the Jeffro cast, the Jeffro podcast, and Spider-Man 5 Part 5 is up. So, but thank you guys so much for joining, and we'll see you guys tomorrow night because we're doing Echoes of the End from 9:30 to 10, and then from 9:30 to 11, excuse me, and then Nike. But I'm going to see if Nike wants to do games a little earlier so then that way I have more time to do the story games, because I want to tell them what I'm saying. So we'll see what happens. But hey, thank you guys so much for joining, and we'll see you guys tomorrow night. Till then, Gamer Jeffro is out. Till next time, see ya, and God bless. Yeah. Yeah.